what I tell you? Well, last year we had a bumper crop. Not only was it bumper, it was succulent, meaning very tasty. And I hope that this year will be the same. We don't know until it starts growing. So what makes this basic plan so different that we should separate ourselves from it? Because we are this basic plan. We are spring, summer, fall, and winter. But the time will come very shortly when there'll be no winter anymore. Because when I and you started to create ourselves in our mother's womb, how many months did it take? 9 months. Not 12, 9. And this is what we're going to have, a 9-month year. And we can find it in the book. There's a difference between the harvest and the ingathering. You'll find it in Deuteronomy. The harvest is when we have a winter. The ingathering is when no winter is finished on December 21st. Going to spring at the ingathering. And this is where we're headed, ingathering. Now, what do we do to make these changes? Can I go in there and stop monkeying around? Let some surgeon push it over? No. I, you, we must become aware of it and understand what's going on in us. And if you get a pain in your lower back, you must understand what that pain is. Not go running around to some medical person to have him monkey around with you and make you worse than you are. Because what we go through, we must. This is the price we pay to become mankind. We're not mankind, we're a humankind. And what's the difference between a mankind and a humankind? A humankind is part mankind and part beast kind, because our reproduction proves it. We have an egg and a spermatozoon, and zoon means beast, beast of the sperm. But when this all new age comes in, there'll be no beast. No. There'll be a whole seed. Now this is as far as I got, as far as the reproduction is concerned. But I've given you enough to understand that we are going through a big change. And remember, nothing but nothing, and I'll repeat it again, nothing can ever change out there unless it changes in us first. We can never get rid of hunger out there unless we get rid of our Judaism inside of us. Never. That we must do. And we must never be concerned when the child is born, will it be all right? Will it be malformed? Because at that time, there are no malformations, there are no disease, there is no hunger, there is no want. This is the type of age we are going to enter. And this is all possible because in 1895, a person named D.D. Palmer gave us chiropractic. And if he didn't, we wouldn't be able to talk about anything today. But he was elected. He was our prophet. And he prophesied a few things. That the day will come when chiropractic will empty out the jails, will empty out the infirmities, which means the hospitals and the insane asylums and so forth and so on. And he should have continued. Will empty up the soup kitchens and so forth and so on. And we will all be what we want to be, free. Free, free, free. Now this is what chiropractic is about. Not just slapping one bone in what we call place. It's the whole universe. It isn't a bone or spine. It's everything. That's my passion. You understand that? But my passion is not enough. I must understand what my passion's about. And I'm giving it to you. So Brian, I think I've said enough.
Anyone like to ask Pasquale anything? Steve, come on up.
Pat, you mentioned that the whole digestive system is going to change from the elementary to the elementary to the elements.
I like that.
Very, very nice.
You bring it down to the elements.
Yeah. So, is it that a lot of people are doing that now? You know, people from the salivary glands.
What'd you say?
People's salivary glands now are drying out. There are certain people that have this drying out. People that have digestive issues completely malfunction.
So what did it take
or a pancreas that's starting to malfunction. So now, the people, if we understand this, we get it. Now, the way people are handling it now, if someone's pancreas is failing and they're not making insulin, we would, according to what you're saying, well, that's the way. There won't be the need for that. Then these people are doing more harm or doing more damage if they're taking insulin. Is that right?
Doing more harm instead of taking insulin?
Are they doing more harm
by
taking the insulin if that's breaking down for that purpose?
You will see that soon that people, even though they take insulin, it's not going to work. And you'll see it. People take drugs for 2 or 3 months. Oh, I feel fine. All of a sudden, the drugs don't work anymore.
Yeah.
You got it? It's temporary. We're absolute. You know what absolute means? Perfect, immortal, forever. That's chiropractic.